Welcome back, Crowllies. This reading is specifically messages from your ancestors and passed away loved ones. You have some messages here, so come with an open heart and open mind. Let's see, I also have some angel messages for you guys as well as a little bonus at the end of this. So let's see what's going on for you guys. Alright, you have a very maternal energy, feminine spirit guide, feminine goddess, deity, possibly energy from a passed away loved one from the mother's side, and or a feminine spirit, okay, around you. Especially if you guys have been worried, not getting enough rest, not getting enough sleep, having insomnia, stressing out about certain things, having anxiety about certain things. I don't know what it is, but they're around you and they see that you're responsible for a lot, and they see what you're going through, and they're extending compassion towards you. Okay, what's going on here? Messages from your ancestors. I already have the Two of Pentacles. So the message here has a lot to do with make sure that you're getting things in order. All right, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, your health, your finances. Make sure that you balance work and play. Make sure that you have a healthy diet. Make sure that you have you spend enough time with yourself, but also with your community, with your family members. There's something here about making sure everything is in order, okay? Make sure everything is in order. They want you to get everything in order, perhaps balance out your finances. This could be 2 different financial accounts. This could be 2 different business endeavors. Get things in order, all right? 2 different financial goals. You'll be able to do those as long as you have everything in order, as long as you balance things and prioritize things, right? Messages from their ancestors. You have the Sun card. They're saying everything's going to be fine. It's the happiest deck. Success, happiness, joy, all right? Sometimes this is a happy beginning, okay? So if you've been worried about something, don't worry about it. Enjoy your day. It's given that energy. Enjoy your day. Enjoy being able to juggle things, because people can't juggle things. All right. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you guys stress a lot. So they're saying, like, if there's certain things that you can petition your ancestors and ask them assistance with, do that. If there's something that you have to, if there's too many things on your plate, all right, or you're not experienced enough to do something, or something feels overwhelming, something is exhausting, something is consuming your energy, consuming your vitality, consuming your resources, I don't know, draining your happiness, whatever this is, try to balance things out. They're talking about, like, make sure, like, yeah, we're not going to have the best times in our life, right? In our lives, we all experience trials and tribulations and things and challenges. But they're saying to focus on the happiness. Try to balance out the level of happiness or joy, right? This could also be, this could be the extreme heat too that could be affecting you. But they're also saying like, go to the sun. Your ancestors honored the sun, so you know Oshun energy, Ra energy, you know, like solar energy is fiery energy is significant. Um, Something about the land, the crops, harvesting, a harvest. Okay, they're talking about a harvest. You're going to receive a harvest for all of your hard efforts. You guys may have left offerings as of recently. A continuation of that. We have forward movement. They're communicating with you. Not only are they communicating with you, they're letting you know about what is affecting you, what is afflicting spiritual chaotic energies, anything that you need to protect yourself from, defend yourself from, armor yourself up from a spiritual defense. The Ace of Swords talks about cutting through, you know, any illusions, cutting through any confusion, cutting through any uncertainty, delivering fact, truth, justice. This is also news. So they're trying to let you know that something's going to be coming through, a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough here. Yeah, and this is the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. So as long as you remain, I heard afloat financially, so make sure that alright, this is me shifting to financial literacy for you guys. This would be the cash flow in comparison to the cash going out, okay? Cash flow is the remaining money that you have after all major expenses and unexpected expenses have been subtracted from that overall major income that you're bringing to your home, okay, with all sources of income, is the cash flow. As long as you maintain your cash flow balanced, meaning don't go over, meaning don't max out all of your money. This is important. This is what's going to get you to the Nine of Pentacles. Do not max out all your credit cards. Do not max out. Don't go and spend your whole check. Okay. You need to do this. This is going to help you with some sort of breakthrough. Okay. We have the Magician here. So some of you guys, you know, your ancestors are letting you know, like, you know, we're pulling in all resources from the spiritual side and to help you out manifest whatever you need. All right. But you also have to do the work. And this is something that all spiritualists, it doesn't matter where you go, all spiritualists that own some sort of spiritual metaphysical shop, store, boutique, or business will let you know you can't just light a candle and walk away. You gotta be about it, okay? You know, you can't just pray about something to go away and, you know, not do what you need to do to keep it away, right? And so there's certain things here in regards to finances in order for financial independence to happen. And this is even beyond that, because A 9 and a 2 is 11. 11 is a master number, okay? So this is you mastering your finances, mastering your career, mastering your business endeavors, mastering your financial plans, your financial obligations, your financial responsibility, okay? The 9 of Pentacles talks about being able to do things independently without having to rely on another person to back you financially. The 9 and the 2 is an 11. So if the tarot deck will go into the 11 energy for Pentacles, that is beyond generational wealth. That's beyond generational wealth that can be built here, is what your ancestors are saying. As long, okay, now we have the wolf spirit, the crow spirit, and the monarch spirit here with the white horse, okay? You should all do your research on these particular spirit animals that are showing up for you, because this is giving this energy of a power up is about to take place for you, and you have to use it wisely, okay? Messages from their ancestors and passed away loved ones. All right. This is definitely coming from either we have the 3 of Pentacles. There's going to be a breakthrough in regards to communal resources. Access to community resources, access to community, access to networking, access to business expansion, access to some sort of opportunities, negotiations, contracts. All right. The Knight of Wands, and this is going to come in quickly. This is a very quick opportunity. Knight of Wands gives, pay attention to, I'm hearing advertisements. That could be interesting. Okay, advertisements. All right. Something creative. Something quick too. The Devil card here. Okay, so there's also a breakthrough and a removal of whatever was limiting you. You're breaking free from that. All right, you're freeing yourself from that. So there's a breakthrough of whatever chained you, bind you. All right. And you guys will know your situation. If you need a personal, you can book with me at spiritualsboutique.com. All right. We have the page of Pentacles at that. Okay, so they're saying that in the moon, whatever was affecting you in terms of what you were willing to receive and what you were willing to give, that tied you to an old pattern of self-sabotaging, or I'm hearing self-neglect, okay, with the 2 of Cups here and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like a starving energy, starving yourself, depriving, there we go. The deprivation of healthy relationships, all right? You're getting a breakthrough there. Yeah, that's where you're getting your breakthrough. And then we have this 4 of Pentacles over here. What is that? You're going to be able to save for your home, for your household, for your family. All right. For aesthetic purposes. So this is like aesthetic for yourself, aesthetic in terms of beauty, aesthetic in regards to sex appeal, aesthetic in regards to decorating homes. All right. These messages are so random. All right. Okay, the Chariot and the Death card. What is that about? Page of Swords. Okay, so they're also saying that Something's about to change really quick. And when I say really quick, I mean like one conversation, one phone call, a quick back and forth text message that may last 1 to 10 minutes. What is this about? King of Cups. It's like something comes in so quick and changes everything. King of Pentacles. Holy crap. What the heck? This is going to be a shocker. This is going to be a shocker. What does that have to the Ten of Pentacles? Wow. Something is going to be resolved. Point blank, period. I don't see this as the Death card. I see this as a Phoenix rising situation. Like something, this is like leaving something behind because there's nothing, it's giving this energy of like, you know, when the soul leaves the body, right? It's like an out of body experience. There we go. Like something happens so fast, it's like you leave your freaking body in the middle of a conversation. But because it's that shocking. And I don't see like you losing your shit, because the King of Pentacles is like, you know, I see you grounded emotionally when you receive this information or this conversation or this exchange of energy or something. And so this is two different messages though. I'm wondering if you're talking to two different people. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune is here with the Six of Pentacles. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Yeah. Something's about to get really resolved in your favor in the most amazing way possible. For sure, y'all. In the most amazing way possible. Because that's what it looks like. And then it looks like it's going to get resolved so quickly that it's like as it's happening, you know, like how it's giving like as soon as someone says something, something starts happening like immediately. Like this is like the announcement of I don't know, like what is this? The Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Exactly what you asked for. Exactly what you asked for. Okay, give them some insights before we go into the angel. These the messages. What the heck? Messages from their ancestors. What do they want to say? Ancestors and passed away loved ones. For the Crowllies flock. What do they need to know? Your higher self. Your higher self knows. You've been sending your higher self messages. You've been undergoing an activation as of recently. And there's an integration here with your higher self. So it's like making sure that you're staying accountable in your awakening journey, because there is a timeline shift for you occurring right now. And so remember exactly what you asked for, and there's a timeline shift. So that means you're hopping into that reality that you asked for. Present moment. In the present moment, you're attracting that reality. Okay? So show gratitude, because literally it's happening. Like, past, literally it's happening. Whatever you asked for in the past is happening now. So again, I told you guys that you had a breakthrough with removing something toxic. The devil card often talks about a toxic relationship, a bondage situation, a self-limiting belief, self-sabotaging pattern, self-destructive habits, an addiction to something, an avoidance to something. But it also talks about the fact that you have the power to break out of it. And so they talked about the Ace of Swords talks about that breakthrough, that clarity. So they're saying that you're about to experience the clarity that you need to break yourself free out of whatever was entangling you, holding you back, whether it was yourself, other people, spiritual energies and forces. You get what I'm saying? And now you're shifting into a new timeline in where you have activated exactly what you asked for to come to you, and that's what you're attracting. And so they're saying you should be in the energy of gratitude right now, because all you're going to get is abundance. You shouldn't be scared of the abundance to go away, because that's the past version of you trying to creep in and like put you in a chokehold and put you back into the victim mentality. But that is the past version of you that you have to let go of, is what they're saying. And so you have to be more proactive in whatever you're trying to be successful in, right? Yeah. What else? What do their ancestors and passed away loved ones want to tell them at this time? Okay, we have temptation. Yeah, so there's like, and when I say past version of you, I mean like the past version of you can show up as yourself in the flesh. The past version of you can show up as how you used to think in your head. The past version of you can show up how you used to like little old habits and patterns and like pet peeves and stuff like that they used to have, right? Things that you know that you shouldn't be doing, but you want to do it anyway, right? Tempting. Sometimes it shows up not as you, not in your head, not emotionally, not in your relationships, but as external factors and people, okay, may show up, so that way they can tempt you with their offers and things of that, like they're trying to deceive you because they want something from you. They have their own particular agenda, okay, and or the energies of deception, because sometimes it's not people, y'all, okay? Energy is energy, right? And sometimes you could feel the energy of a company or in an organization, and that doesn't mean that the people involved in there have the same mindset. You get what I'm saying? Or vice versa. It could be the people and the company is not like that. You get what I'm saying? They just hired the wrong people, right? So it's like it's about that type of energy. Take it how it applies. In regards to making decisions in your choices, this is where the temptation lies. And it's gonna come in the form of a past version of yourself, okay? So the past version of yourself that would usually choose option A, now is forced to look in the direction of option B, because this is a timeline shift, right? And so how can you actively be that version of yourself that you aspire to be right now in the present reality? That's what you need to be focused on. That's what your ancestors are saying. Hey, you want to be a business owner? Then that means that, you gotta be watching content as a business owner, and what business owners do, and how business owners invest, and the different documentation that you need as a business owner. What type of business is it? What how many states are you gonna be what is that working out of, right? So that's more paperwork. Are you going to be doing your own taxes? Are you going to have someone on a yearly salary, meaning that I'm hiring you on a yearly basis? Every year you're going to do my taxes. This is how much I'm going to pay you. So every year I know I'm going to have this money set to the side for the person that's going to pay for my taxes or whatever. Even if you don't have a business but you're self-employed, you want to do that, or you're just kind of experimenting. Maybe you have side gigs and stuff like that. You have side gigs, you're self-employed. Congratulations, you're an independent contractor. You're an entrepreneur. Congratulations, you're self-employed. You are an independent contractor. Okay, you have to learn who you are financially. When you talk to a bank, you need to learn and say, hey, I'm self-employed. These are my sources of income, right? Some of you guys may need to go deeper into that. Some of you guys may need more money readings. Let me know. Comment down below, okay? But this is where you're being tempted. You're being tempted in the direction of like choosing what you would usually choose as a past version of you, or the comfortable version of you, or the version of you that will sabotage the blessing before it even gets there, in hopping into the direction timeline shift into the version of you that already has it. Okay, and it's the version of you saying, oh, okay, I'm not just spending my money to spend it. I'm spending it because I love what I'm getting. I love the experiences that I'm experiencing. I want to invest because I know I'm going to profit out of the investment, not because I'm scared that I'm going to lose the money if I spend it all, and then I'm not going to have any money, but I'm going to have this thing, right? That's lack mentality. That's your timeline shifting from that, okay? Cool. So make wise choices is what they're saying. I hope that I explained that better for you guys. Okay, let me know. Some of you guys like eye color pop, or freckles, or maybe this is like a makeup look different. I don't know. Like bangs. Somebody's getting bangs or something, or wavy hair, wavy bangs, messy bun, red lip, chokers. So this is very alternative look, okay? Yeah, they're saying like alternative. Okay, so maybe you're switching how you used to look. Maybe you're switching your appearance. Maybe it's best for you to switch your appearance. Or maybe it's best for you to switch up how you deal with, maybe how you show yourself to other people. Again, like not giving people the past version of you. Maybe the past version of you will pop off. Well, this new version of you is going to do the complete opposite, okay? You're going to do the complete opposite of what you used to do, so that way you can hop into your new timeline. Self-worth. And we have freedom here. Check your Uranus placements, okay? That's going to help you figure out in the transits currently for Uranus in your birth chart. And that's going to tell you the new cycle that you're going to experience, the new direction that you're about to head into, and what you're breaking free from. And possibly even what you may need to take a leap of faith in. When we talk about leap of faith, this means that we don't have no motherfucking answers. We just have to go that direction, okay? This is like literally walking in the dark. walking in the dark, not having flashlight, and feeling with your intuition and just having faith that the Most High is not going to lead you into a crazy situation. Okay? Pretty much. But you guys are actually healing right now. The wound that you're healing that's shifting you into high vibration is unworthiness. So, yeah. So you're shifting into a higher frequency where you have self-worth. In the timeline of where you have self-worth, which means that you will start looking that way, right? And how does that look like? Well, I'm not going to get the cheap products anymore. I'm going to have quality. Quality means I'm going to put more money down. My money is going to be in my motherfucking mouth because that's where the fuck it is. You get what I'm saying? And you're just going to be living the dream. Expansion. This is what you need to act on. Okay. And there's also something here in regards to a strong soulmate for you guys. You guys are going to have a strong telepathic communication, telepathic tie, a spiritual divine connection. Okay. Let's get into your angel messages. What's going on here for the Crowllies? What's going on here for the Crowllies? I'm seeing a red-winged blackbird. That could be significant for you guys. And sparrows too. Angel number 55. What do they need to know at this time? What do they need to know at this time? Angel number 1222. Ooh, they closed it. Okay. Those two numbers could be significant. Let's see what they got to say. Alright. Angel number messages. Let go. Let go. Let go of that version. You want this? It's up to you. Let go of that version of yourself. It's like you're not losing who you are. Look, don't stop. You're not losing who you are. Yes, it's still a part of you, but that part of you is holding you back. Remain positive. I don't know. I feel like give them some more information. Give them some more information on that let go. Give them more details in regards to that let go situation. Yes. Be assertive. Recovery. Yes, this is for your own good. It's like, okay, the mask, right? It's like shedding skin. There we go. It's like shedding skin. It's like a reptilian shedding skin. You know, a snake shedding skin. You know, or a butterfly coming out of the cocoon. It's still a butterfly, even though it changed. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's giving the butterfly. Yeah, it's giving like the butterfly effect. Okay? You're ready. You're ready to get out of the cocoon. And you're sitting there and you're nesting in the cocoon. And you're so upset because you're not a freaking caterpillar anymore. You're like, oh my God, everybody's going to see me. And I'm not a caterpillar anymore. What are they going to say? Because I'm not a caterpillar anymore. Oh my God, what if I don't like the color of my wings? You know, like, look for a sign. This is your sign. This is your sign. You're going to be successful. It's going to work. Everything's fine. Like, I don't know, like, what this is. You're launching something. You're rebranding. I don't know. Changing your look. changing the way, maybe changing a mindset, a belief system, who you hanging out with, like, I don't know, something. And it's like, you know, don't stop. Period. Last message from the angels. Meditation brings answers. Close book. So you just, and also look at those numbers too. That could be additional homework, all right, in regards to your particular situation, all right. So if it's money related, say money angel number, meaning for whatever number, 55, 12, 22, for money or for love or for spiritual purposes, blah, blah, blah. I hope that you guys enjoyed this just as I did. Peace.